Hey everyone, another unboxing for this week is the Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus Collector's Edition. Interesting story behind this that totally didn't happen just today as I record this. My mate, he bought this on sale for, as you can see, $57. Played it, he liked it, and sometime later he's like, you know what, I want to get rid of it. But he sold the game and the steelbook, but he left everything else because he knew that I wanted the Collector's Edition stuff because when the game first got out, I was able to buy it and the DLC, the version that came in the DLC, digitally for like $88. And even though I saw this on sale, I really didn't know about paying extra $57 for a game that I've already got. So I left it and stuff like that. And then he's like, when he wanted to get rid of it, he's just like, well, and you know, you love the Collector's Edition stuff and you wanted it. So I got it for $20, which is a pretty good deal considering. I mean, first up, I don't know if EB Games would have even taken that back. And second of all, he knows that I use it. So, awesome. Thanks, man. And here we go. The unboxing of Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus Collectors. So, you're supposed to get all of that. And that's basically on there. And to be truthful, it's a fun game. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was fantastic. So, oh god, stuff is falling out already. Get it out. So, everything's in there. Everything that originally came in except for the game and stuff, which, you know, who cares. So, you get a Wanted William Joseph Blaskowitz, a wallet card thing, I guess you could say. Pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Next up, you get a Terribility poster? Yeah, poster. Which is actually really cool. Very old school. Nice little old school poster there. And you get the stuff on the background. He's a gunslinger. Oh, he's more than a gunslinger. He's the Doom guy's grandfather. You get a really cool book. Like, a really cool, TV book. Which is actually really awesome. Super Beer. That's really cool. It's basically the world, what it is back then, being turned and stuff. 33, 50 pages probably. Well, 48. That's cool. I like that. And then obviously the game would have been there with the steel case, but whatever. So basically what I'm going to do now is, well, I'm going to go play with Terribility and then we're going to see how good he is. I'll be back in a jiffy. Alright, we are back. So, having a little play with him, he's interesting. Interesting, definitely very interesting. So, he's not a, say, Hot Toys level, if you know your levels of, figurines and stuff. He's not a Hot Toys level. He's more of a, well, he's a mix. He's not a Hot Toys level. He's slightly above NECA, which is, they do some really good stuff. He's a mix of good and bad. So, his main frame of the body is basically an Action Man from like the 90s, 2000s. It's not slightly better than a Barbie, basically. It's very simple. But there's also that detail that is quite good. His guns feel pretty good. They're not as detailed. Hang on, we'll get one of these ones. They're detailed, but they're not as detailed as you'd expect from, say, Hot Toys or NECA. But, well, they're about NECA ability. They don't do much. They're very solid, but they're not bad. They're not that bad actually, and they're workable. He doesn't come with any hands, at least not in this one, so you can't really change them about. The guns do work pretty well. They do. He has got some good articulation. He hasn't got anything with his waist. Oh, actually, he does have his waist. He really feels very hollow inside, so there isn't much weight to him. But he does have some good stuff. He's basically, as you'd expect, a sort of action figure, which is kind of cool. He can move his arms around like that. His head obviously moves all the way around and down. His chest doesn't move, but he can, well, look, right there, you can see, very Action Man-ish. Show the ribs and stuff. He's an Action Man, he has no penis. Poor bloke. It's not bad. It's actually pretty cool. He's got some good detail. His jacket actually feels pretty damn good too. And I'm pretty sure you can zip him up too, which is awesome. There's some good detail there. His hands move and all that. It is not that bad, but that hand doesn't seem to want to stay up, which is kind of cool. If you like do videos and stuff, and he does stand up pretty well. Well, it's hard to stand him up when you're on a couch, but he does stand up pretty well. Now let's look at his weapon. So that's one of them. Pretty good weapon design and pretty good detail. They are very heavy too. The axe, pretty flimsy, but not as bad as I thought it would be. His other jacket, which is pretty... It's actually not bad. Very cheap leather looking feel to it. But other than that, as you'd expect, it's not that bad. He's not... For $20, he's actually pretty good. Like, he's a... Probably $50 would make sense. If you weren't getting with... If you bought him $50 without a game... Well, you might get your money's worth if you're a big Wolfenstein fan. If you're not, probably not worth it. But if you are a fan of him, $20 is perfect, I think. Absolutely perfect. He looks pretty good with his detail on his head. And the jackets and just what he's wearing is actually pretty badass and extremely detailed for what you'd expect. He's definitely above, as I said, Barbie and Ken dolls and stuff like that. He's under Hot Toys. He's probably slightly over NECA in terms of detail and such, but NECA definitely has that more robust feel of quality. He's a mix of good and bad, to be truthful. So overall, if I was to give him a score, I'd give it a 1.5 thumbs up. He's not bad. He's not bad. I do like his guns though. The guns are really awesome. So yeah, that's basically the Wolfenstein 2, more or less, Collector's Edition unboxed. There is some good stuff there. I mean, this is something that you can use, which is nice to have in a Collector's Edition. That's just a really cool poster, which I'm actually probably going to hang up. And that's just a neat little in-universe book. So you do get your money's worth. And I definitely got my money's worth because $20. And considering I've already got the game, yeah. Anyway, that's the basic unboxing of it. That's Aussie Viking out. I shall see you all in Valhalla. Bye.